Hello, everybody. We are back for the final day of the weekend. First game will be Old Ocean versus Onside Gaming. Winner of this qualifies for the last chance playoff in Riyadh. Loser is done for the stage, as far as I'm aware. They're done. So, semi-important. Well, I say semi-important. Important game for both these teams. Then after, I think we've got Zeta versus T1, which are technically the top two teams in the group right now, even though Zeta lost to AG yesterday. Um, but if we look over here, maybe in Korea it's map diff before head to head because AG beat Zeta but are still in third. So, and then we will have Crazy Raccoons versus AG. So, cheeky 3 games in Korea to get the morning started. But winner of this will qualify alongside with Falcons to the last chance qualifier. So important game for them. Let's get rid of that. Good. Oh, how are people feeling? How are people feeling? Mama Hamter, it's too early for the bait. Grow up. Hello, Neon. Trying to impregnate Jeon. Tired? Yeah, me too. Cool for playoffs, not last chance qualifier? Yeah, maybe you're right, actually. You're gonna be co-streaming again next week? I'm not sure. Maybe. I need to check with the big man himself, but he's not the easiest to get to right now. You know, on account of being on his honeymoon. Third trimester. Yeah, maybe you are right. Maybe they just get put here instead. But yeah, I think that is true. Well, still, you want to get through to the regional playoffs. You don't want to bomb out anyway. Don't want to be bombing out. If I am co-streaming again next week, I think I will avoid the bald cap. It's a bit annoying to have to shower twice a day when I'm doing fuck all but sit here. But stream EUNA games like more often. I'll do it every now and then. I should have a friend helping me with EUNA today. I see our throwing today. I don't know, the coin will decide, won't it? But should have people around later to make EUNA a bit more entertaining, a bit more enjoyable, and also to help my poor voice, because by that point of the day it will be dying again. So I've got team walkouts. Should be getting into this match pretty shortly. I'm going to triple check I'm recording so Panda doesn't kill me with a hammer, and yeah, I am. Should be on the commander. I actually called that stream. The Chris and Psycho desk. Ugh. Morning. How do you say your name? Is it like is it just a fake A that's not there, or is it just B? I can't see. B Slittles. BS Lights? Sure. BS Lights. B Slittles. No LeBron. Not playing marbles, I'm afraid, my friend. Oh, fucking hell. Don't question the spelling. Alright, I won't. Why is Probe like... all he needs is the pog face and he's got the full thing. Oh. Also, the Void should be kept at bay for Korea. Good morning, happy Father's Day. Thank you, Arthur. Happy Father's Day to you, my friends. Oh my god, my fucking head is so itchy. It's okay, it'll calm down. Bro, Iony is not posing, he's just there. He ain't got the movement like the rest. Do an Attack on Titan thing? I don't know, let's have a look. Oh yeah, he is, I think. Well, I think, was it Finn? Yes, was it Finn who does the Gojo hand symbol? Yeah, Kilo is so kawaii. Oh my god. You're a new bald cap, you're not meant to be itching this much. which UNC team is better. I
2025
think Onside
OWCS
gaming
코리아
is better.
스테이지 2. 안녕하세요.
will
아나운서
see.
이시윤입니다. 오늘의 첫 번째 경기 올드오션과 온사이드 게이밍의 경기 시작 전 각 팀의 대표분들과 함께 인터뷰 진행해 보도록 하겠습니다. 먼저 올드오션 만나볼게요.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
올드오션 감독 양호환입니다.
네, 감독님 반갑습니다. 자, 그렇다면 온사이드 게이밍도 만나볼까요?
Let's go, Lennon.
안녕하세요.
아니,
온사이드
너
게이밍에서
show,
코치를
you can
맡고 있는
see
유지훈
No, I can
모국이라고
stop
합니다.
share later, but
네,
it's
모블
9 a.m.
코치님도
right now, and my
반갑습니다.
brother is very kindly giving me
이번
his bed to
경기에서
sleep on.
지는 팀은
But the
여기까지
washing
해서
hung
여정이
up to dry in the
끝나는
living room
단두대
where he is
매치업을
sleeping.
앞두고
So
있습니다.
I don't want to go
모든
and wake him.
선수들이
So
우승을
for now,
바라는
it's
건
just
당연하겠지만 예선부터 차근차근 올라온
It's
두
not
팀이기
big deal
때문에
as well,
우승에 대한
honestly, for
간절함
Korea.
더욱더 클 것
For Korea,
같은데요.
it's fine.
이럴수록
Morning, bro,
멘탈
morning.
관리와 집중력
Plus,
싸움이
if the Void
중요할
wants
것
to eat, the
같아요.
Void will
하지만
eat.
양 팀에는 베테랑 선수들이 많이 포진돼 있죠.
There
우리
isn't much that can be
팀에게
done about that.
멘탈적인 도움을 주는
As we
선수
found out last
어떤
night.
선수가 있을까요?
사실 저희가 멘탈적으로는 문제가 없어요. 그래가지고 딱히 다 같이 서로 욕 좀 하면서 멘탈을 지키는 것 같아요.
On the order of the interview?
그렇습니다.
Yes, I can.
올드오션이 게임이 끝날 때 오프 더 레코드가 나오면 항상 좀 당황을
Think we're gonna
하게
be
돼요.
close. I don't think so.
주의를 주시나요?
아니요, 뭐 있는 그대로 표출하는 겁니다.
있는 그대로가
Yeah,
좋습니다.
honestly, I think I'm just being a little quiet. I will liven
어떤
up.
선수가 우리 팀의 멘탈을 지켜줄까요?
Just give me some time to cook, you know.
선수분들 다 친해가지고.
Can you touch the jersey in the back? Is that on this
현우
side?
선수가 좀 많이 분위기를 다듬어
No, it's on the
주는
other
것
side, isn't it?
네, 그렇습니다.
Boom.
항상 카메라를 보면 오프너
It's been
선수는
touched.
살짝 웃고 있더라고요. 웃는 모습 아주 보기 좋아요. 자, 그리고 올드오션 지난 팔콘과 경기에서 아쉽게 패배를 하면서 좀 아쉬움
Come on, give me the
남겨두고
game.
있는데 하지만 아직 한 번의 기회가 남아 있습니다. 요즘에는 유재영 선수뿐만 아니라 모든 선수들이 한 명씩 다 조명을 받으면서 정말 하나의 팀이 된 것 같다 하는 느낌이 드는데요. 자, 그렇기 때문에 여기서 마무리되면 더더욱
Shut your jab. No, I
선수들
gotta keep that
어떤
secret. That's a state
마음가짐으로
secret.
경기에 임하게 될까요?
뭐 단두대이니만큼
What time is it in Korea right now?
전사의 심장입니다.
뒤가 없다.
뒤가 없다. 네.
우리 앞만 보고
What
나아가겠다라고
time
들어봤습니다.
in Korea?
그리고 온사이드 게이밍 어제
아,
푸스님이 우리 팀
17:10.
것 같다라고 강력하게 주장하셨거든요. 근데 그 말이
Can you say your famous line, please?
킬로 선수가
Gotta weather the storm.
코리아 팬분들, 글로벌 팬분들까지 많은
My
언급이
brother's desk is falling apart.
그렇듯 팀에서 눈에 띄는 성공을 만큼
Gotta weather the storm. Are you supposed to be live on YouTube? I mean, ideally yes, but I couldn't cook that up. So for this weekend, no.
다들 기억을
You're not Commander X? Do you not see the bald cap in the background?
그 마음가짐으로
How am I not Commander
그
X?
생각으로만 하고 있습니다.
이제 기억을 되찾았으니 이길
But yeah, no,
생각만
I'm sorry,
남은
YouTube
것
bros,
같다라고
but no YouTube
말씀드려봤습니다.
stream
자,
for this
과연
weekend.
오늘 우승은 어떤 팀이 차지하게 될까요? 두 팀의 사활을 건 오늘의 매치업.
If I'm doing next weekend's one, I'll see if I can figure it out, but I'm not sure if I'm doing next weekend's one. Alright, Oasis map 1 pick. We've only seen Oasis and Ilios, we haven't seen whatever the third one is in the pool for either regions. My head is so itchy. This is a brand new bald cap, fresh out the plastic, it should be fine, but it's not. Malga time? No, grow up. Grow up. We're gonna get some good, honest Orisa Overwatch. TF2 game going? No. Better time Tartic? Yeah, probably, honestly. Oh, the thing is, Kilo was kind of doing God's work on Cass yesterday. You're making me yawn, bastard. Oh. Wrinkled Scout? Is it wrinkled? Oh, it's so wrinkled, hold up. I haven't cut the top off, which I'm meant to do, so... Is that better? It's mostly better. I can put it over my eyebrows if we really want to immerse ourselves. Not that X doesn't have eyebrows, but... Honestly, with the Orisa Spear Perk, it's like 10 times more fun to watch now. You think? Tired? Yes, I am. Old Ocean are actually predicted to win by the fans. And by chat. Guys, we watched the same games yesterday? Did we watch the same games yesterday? I feel like it's going to be a 3-0 to Onside Gaming. I know people like Jaehong, but come on. Use your heads. Oh, Ocean have hands. Don't know if they got enough hands for this. For what chat and the fans are putting on them, you know? Alright, Old Ocean gonna ban Lucio. Follow-up ban will be... Will be... Come on. The follow-up ban will be... Hazard. Cool. I don't like seeing Hazard. I'm happy he's not in my lobby. Oh. Couldn't be a follow-up Life Weaver ban because of the Lucio ban. You need to recoup some of that 30k from last night. Oh god, no, Eltar, because if they lose now, I look like a fraud. Name tag, thank you for the prime, the 11 months. Thank you, my friend. Why is Lucio the same height as Hazard? Actually true. Your hate for Hazard just stemmed from him taking Mage's job. My hate for Hazard stems from him being like actually like one of the most broken characters of all time. And then actually, I weirdly hate him more for the fact that everyone just stopped playing him because everyone decided to make an anti-Hazard meta. You know, everyone went 5 heroes Hazard couldn't kill, and people were like, oh, Hazard must just be bad into everything now. As if, you know, Hazard's still not going to be able to kill any backline that wasn't Kiri Lucio and any frontline that wasn't Diva Torb Sim, you know? Yeah, why play Doom ever? But he does also take me his job. Like, he's got a wall, so suddenly I'm useless. So I do love the drawings in the crowd. Oh, felt like a fever dream. Where did they go? I mean, it was literally just an anti-Hazard comp. So every single team that was losing the Hazard mirror went that comp, so they could kill the Hazard. But then people would just swap off the Hazard and the comp sucked. But then people forgot that you can go back to the Hazard. I don't know, it's so weird. Like Hazard's actually been, like, he's barely been nerfed since release, like since like the initial nerfs. But the initial nerfs weren't enough to make him not OP. And they actually buffed his perks last patch, I think. Yeah, it was barely anything. Didn't they nerf his sleep by 60%? No way. It's gotta be fake news. I feel like that can't be true. Even still, with it nerfed 60% or whatever, it was still broken. Onside wins this 3-0. See, you're baiting, but I'm actually on the same page, I think. Yeah, 10%, yeah. That sounds more like it. Come on, let's get into it. Come on. Signs are nice and all, but I literally can't read them, so... You know, Mama Hamter, I unfortunately can't say the same, because every now and then I get caught by the bait and it makes me sad. Morning, Power. Morning, morning. On the same page as Mama Hamter, something's going wrong. Oh, I should got the J-Hong buff. I don't want them to 3-0 for Nap Theory. Like, the other two games are going to be so long anyway that a 3-0 at the beginning won't change much. But I do think it's going to be a 3-0 to Onside. Like, I do, from yesterday and from Old Ocean's game I saw the other day against Falcons, like, I don't know, Onside just looked better. Applies to Nap, yeah, it's the same thing. Nap is bedtime to an extent as well, you know. So many J-Hong jerseys, my god. 9-0 for Nap Theory. I mean, a 9-0 for a little for a little cheeky longer nap before EMEA would be appreciated. Crusty's been side coaching on side. Oh my god, that's got to be a stencil, the Life Weaver drawing, right? There's no way someone's just freehanding that shit. Oh, he's got tech issues. Grow up. Has he got something over his eyes? Wait, why did that player have something over his eyes? What's he doing? What is bro doing? He's not Gojo. Finn is Gojo. He's not Gojo. What? No eye challenge. Becky likes to buy herself for a match of fresh eyes. This is actually established Korea law. Because that is hardcore. Hello FPS Payback. How are you doing, my friend? There's no way he actually does that before every match. That's too funny. What is that drawing in the back top left? See, that's more like it. You know that's not stenciled. That's just from the heart. T1 Zeta. I feel like T1 are just gonna win. And Crazy Raccoons. Ag! Imagine if Crazy Raccoons got 0-3, that'd be funny. Can you translate for you? Literally no. You know what we can do though? We can just get this guy a new computer, new monitor, get him a new everything. Let's just get the game started. The 1,000-yard stare yet? Technically, I've got a 2,000-yard stare because my eyes go in opposite directions. Is Max about? Is Max here this morning? Max is here this morning. Let me drop Max a message. You wanna co-stream or too cool for me? They're just like yay old ocean or yay Jaehyung. That's base though. Is Bob saying happy birthday? That's so cute. Thank you, Bob. God, my head is itchy. That one says happy birthday. You can translate that. Cool. Can the techish even be? Like a million different things, Mama Hamter. Come on, grow up. Literally grow up. It looks like it's sorted. They've pissed off from his desk now, right? We should be good. Eye drop moment. Oh my god, he's taking great care of his eyes, bro. English to Twitch chat. Come on, why aren't we starting if his monitor's fixed? None of them are complaining. Max is unfortunately egoing me, so it looks like we will just be here on our lonesome, but that is okay. We don't need Maximilian. Yeah, you gotta translate to 7TV. Why is everybody still purple? Oh, for fuck's sake, I always forget. Oh, wait, no, Max said yes. Let's get... Are there any mods around in the Discord server that can drag me to There you go. I think Max just did it. Hello, my friend.
Well, are you on like a shit mic or something?
No, sometimes this mic just gives up a little bit.
Is that really the mic you're on? You're definitely not on your webcam right now?
Might be on my webcam on Discord. Let me double check for you, my guy.
I think you sound so...
I am on my webcam mic on Discord. This should be a lot better.
There we go, that's better. Yeah. Welcome.
Welcome. Can we get a sync going?
14, 13, 12, 11, 10,
15,
9.
14, 13,
Okay, better.
12, 11, 10.
We're synced. Perfect.
Nice.
Perfect. Hunter, are you overweight? Extremely. Like, really, really overweight.
I'm actually underweight. My
Okay.
doctor said I should put more on.
Backbone is underweight. I think. Somebody that's looked with him, it feels like he could, he felt a bit thin in the skin.
Yeah.
All right. Hazard ban coming out on Oasis, getting that done nice and early. But we've got Jaehong up to old tricks. Spear off the map instantly, but somebody perhaps is grippy or he's just not going to fall off the map. Big clash here happening on the high ground right now. The Casprig team going to have more damage in the neutral, but apparently it doesn't matter because K3 just stuffs Kilo into a locker. Attack trades out though, and the tank trade is good for Onside Gaming. Hard to find value with your BAP and your life wave if you don't have a tank to stand in the front. Onside Gaming, start leveraging that first cap.
Yeah, maybe looking for a spawn camp here, Bucky, onto Kilo as well. I mean, it's going to be impossible to not let Onside Gaming get the first cap when they just have an Orisa standing on point, and Guthrium is literally in spawn. Nothing really to speak of other than that, I mean, Probe's on the high ground now, looking for the flank. This angle with the Freya can actually be so impressive, but if you dash into a wall, it's pretty bad. Going to get the life grip force from Jaehong early. Kilo's going to opt to look for the flank through connector now. So strong on this map for Cass to push through there.
Oh, look at this. Everybody's just stuffed in a locker right now for the side of Onside. It's so difficult for them, and Proby's getting easy shots indoors. Opener, Kilo, both going to fall. Irony soon to follow. Onside, they need to control a bit more space on the map. They can't just get all locked up inside that mini room. If they give up too much space like that, Proby, Becky, Kivvies, everyone's going to surround them, and it's just going to be too much for them to deal with.
Yeah, it's a controversial take to start with full map control other than the high ground and end up 5 people stuffed into the corner, but it is what they opt to go for. Window for Ione, window for Kivvis. Window's so strong on these open sightlines, might even see an early peek here from Old Ocean. Maybe not, it looks like Probe's just going to go into the back high ground, they're going to be willing to play back. Maybe a connector flank here for Kivvis with the window, solo flank, Landon style. Going to get zoned out by Opener early though. Going to commit it anyway, attack's going to fall low. I think the Gurium's just gone through it. He is just standing in the middle of it. Lamp's going to get forced. Rally's going to get forced. Terra Surge comes out now, but it's not really that good. Everyone can LOS it. Tree's going to come out from Jaehong just to keep him alive. Attacks in the back though. Terra Surge is good. Going to be able to get both supports from Old Ocean down now. Window's been popped by Ione at some point in the middle of this too. This tree is still standing though, but it doesn't matter if Kilo just 2 taps through it. And that will be Flip going back to Onside Gaming, but not before a pause. And if it's Becky again, I'm going to cry.
Just another pause out of respect. We love to see it from WDG, slowing down the production a little bit, making sure that we can run a few more ads before the day is out. That opener rally, look, mate, it's part of the course. It's part of the course. It is very difficult to find kills with the inside the enemy team's tree, rather. God, I sound like a main broadcast caster. But really, when you've got a window and you've got a Cassidy just tapping through it, suddenly the risk factor of that tree diminishes to almost nothing because Kilo can just take you down in one true shot. And, I mean, he's good for it. He may not have a lot going on inside his head, but his hands are always good for it. He is truly a hit scan. I got worried for a second. I couldn't see your face cam. We're back, Honk. We're back.
I got to turn my headset off and on, so this is all you.
All right, try turning it on and off again. Unta, can I implement a bot command to run ads on Twitch? There's actually no idea, because I run the ads at the maximum possible frequency on Twitch, so there's no need to automate that. It's actually always running off cooldown. There's literally no need.
I'm back.
Unpause comes through, and Onside Gaming back in control, and just Kilo swinging towards the enemy team's spawn. He's got to be careful to not get his head ripped off, though, because OP is playing very far behind, a comically passive position for what appears to be no reason at all. Maybe just doesn't feel like getting involved. Look at this boost coming up.
The tree flank, the Weaver flank. Gotta get the high ground now for Probe. Gotta get the high ground for all of them, actually. Deadeye from Kilo is gonna do nothing in the end. They've just out-rotated it with the petal. Kivvis and Jaehong deciding to opt to go for it at the end.
I told people to bet on Old Ocean.
So did I.
Oh, I didn't. Ocean was gonna win this game.
I didn't. I said bet on Onside Gaming, and that is why. I knew that Kivvis would fall off the map there.
Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. A 25-second... I mean, look, Jaehong, he's quite literally... He's getting flashbacks to when he was playing in Apex and Meta Athena were doing all of these pointless boosts with Mei for no reason at all. Now, we've got Life Weaver boosts for absolutely fucking nothing off the map. Bowler Shot comes out, cross the map from Proby. Not to worry, though, because he's already got 25% of his ult again for some reason. Pulse Bomb comes out from Addo, lands on Kivvies, but the lamp comes true. 1-for-1 trades between both hit scans right now, but Kivvies will fall as well. It's starting to look like the fight is just comfortably going Onside Gaming's way. Anyway, everyone who gambled on Old Ocean right now starting to sweat a little.
Window committal in a 4v2 from Irony, and he's still going to get rocked into a wall by Guthrium before the fight is over. Bit questionable, but I have just realised that it was 99%, so maybe I should just shut my mouth and leave it to the professionals on the main broadcast. Why Lucio ban though? Why? Everyone's just playing Brig anyway, no? Why Lucio ban? Okay, good talk, good talk.
Alright, what do we have here? Just some sad replays of the entirety of Onside Gaming getting stuffed into a locker. Sad tree fight.
It is possible that Old Ocean are just perk merchants. It's been known to happen in Korea. The perk power spike, Crazy Raccoons, I'm calling them out for it. They're perk merchants. So maybe
can't win without perks.
Can't win without perks. Towards the end of this round,
that
maybe
team was actually dog.
maybe it'll go online. Becky's gonna be on the sim here. Love me a sim and an Orisa mirror. So strong. With the Weaver as well, so much utility, you know? Look, Probe misses his jump, he can just petal back up. Kivis is going to be the first one to get his Lamp Force though, and it's going to be him dying not too far after. I'm not quite sure how that happened. Old Ocean had all the space and somehow it's their back under the most pressure.
Yeah, this is bizarre, but Proby will find a trade out. Good angle in main, getting heaps of damage, but because the BAP has gone down, Guthrium is soon to follow. So Onside Gaming just keep playing that front-to-back fight, and Jaehong, I mean, there's only so much he can do with one little grip. Kiwi's going down early, costs them all of it. Ru Jaehong now has given up on the Weaver, which is, you know, that hurts, to be perfectly honest. That hurts to see.
And the sim
Jaehong
as
over
well.
to the Brigida. Yeah, the sim abandoned. Everything that was looking good for Old Ocean has disappeared into a puff of smoke, and now we just have Becky on Tracer. I'm starting to get flashbacks to Becky on Tracer on Friday, or my Friday, and it was just death after death after death. A first death merchant. Big spear from Guthrium to open up this neutral fight though. Gotta keep your eyes on Iron Man. There it is. The first death merchant.
You called it. It had to happen. Onside Game are going to be pushing forward now, trying to capitalize off the window committal from Irony. Once again, Guthrium is in his face, but this time his team's going to kill him before he gets to him. And that will just be the rest of Old Ocean hopefully getting out safe back to their families. Who's that behind though? Is that Probe? Just in the skybox in the other spawn. So that's going to be a cheeky late stag. I'd love to see that me. But yeah, I mean, looking like Onside Gaming, they're in a pretty good spot. They got 4 ults.
4 ults. A Becky first pick on the way. Attack pops the terror.
Hello, excuse me. Holy win trade.
Very early terror surge. Apparently Onside Gaming not interested in even trying to make it last fight. Instead just looking to completely assert dominance. Stepping up to the plate and forcing Old Ocean back to their spawn doors. Addo hiding on the side. He was looking for a pulse one angle. He's reconsidered. He's come to the realization that he can actually make it last fight. Jaehong absolutely hooning towards this rally, but Old Ocean, they need to find an opening up through main, and you can see Kiwi's just taking a beating from the Cassidy. Constant swing, very far back window from Kiwi's, which should be an easy kite for Onside, but Guthrium swings around the back, big spear. Ults are about to start coming through for Onside though.
Yeah. Guthrium still does have this terror surge as well. Deadeye from Kilo just to give it a little bit of breathing room. Open up from Rally as well. A lot of ults committed considering we're not actually fighting. Counter Rally from Jaehong is going to get bashed by Opener. Looks like Guthrium wants to push through this window now. Still has the terror surge. I think I only saw his lamp. Pulse onto Opener is good. Might not even need the terror surge in the end. Kilo is going to fall as well. And that is just going to actually be Old Ocean winning off of the back of all off of Jaehong's Rally. You know, that's my goat. That's my goat right there. Now they're chasing Addo and Spawn, but I don't think they're going to get him.
Classic case of Jaehong carrying his team over the line. You cannot beat that veteran present in the server in the clutch, and that's what Jaehong is here for. That, and for a little bit of an appeal to, I don't know, I suppose, some sort of history, because really, I mean, the guy's like, he's like 34, so what else is he really here for? Now, we've got Proby in the back, going for these long-range snipes on the Freya. This is good space for the Freya, but they've got to be careful not to allow the cast to walk too close. If Proby's just playing far back and the cast steps up to the plate, he's going to start doing bulk damage to Guthrium. He does have that Terror Surge, though, and he's hiding inside, trying to pull the enemy team in. But there we go, Becky, the first death merchant, does it again. Huge angle for Guthrium to pop the Terror Surge surge, but he doesn't use it. And now 2 players are dead. Do you need a written invitation, Guthrium? Now you use it? You're already down 2 men. The game is already done. Disaster scenes for Old Ocean as Onside just clean house. And really, it felt like Guthrium was the one that really missed his window of opportunity there as Kilo stepped up and Guthrium just didn't ult.
Yeah, this is why I said to pred for Onside Gaming. It was clear as day. Anybody who said to do otherwise is a scam artist. Fist pumps all round now for Onside Gaming. Reminding me of the Zeta match yesterday, which you weren't here for, Max. Did you see the Zeta match yesterday? Bernard, map 1, 14 out of 24 final votes. Actually kind of insane. Like maybe the single most dominant Orisa performance I've ever seen.
It's a very blowy performance from Bernard. But fortunately, they still managed to get themselves reverse swept because
they do. That is the Zeta effect, though. Did you guys know Gurium means cloud? I do now. Thank you, chat. Appreciate that.
Can we go back to a time when we didn't know that? Because honestly,
could have done without that information.
Knowledge retroactively. Yeah. Oh, C-Tones will be back in 9 hours. Lucky. Worst hangover of your life, Wheats? Oh, that's tough, man. You can't be having your worst hangovers now. Too old for this shit. Wait, does Onside Gaming beat Falcons? Yes, for sure. Onside are really showing that they can take it to Team Falcons. Because that's like, these are basically like the top 3 teams in Korea right now.
Yeah.
Team Falcons, Onside Gaming,
and Old Ocean.
And
the big 3, if you would. Yeah. Literally the big 3. There's never been a bigger 3 than those 3 teams. Can we get a replay of how Kivitz fell off the map? Like, they're just not going to show that? Just don't need to see that, I guess?
It's
just irrelevant.
Probably fear of a spear. Yeah, can we get some blars going, please? Come on. Can we get the whole spectrum of blars? I saw there was a lot of blars on display today on Twitter. If we could get the whole smorgasbord, like the way that the flatten moves is actually killing me. I'll see you when the map starts, Jamie.
Okay, enjoy. Alright. I'm telling you, chat, it's gonna be 3-0 Onside. Not even close, okay? Kilo is him on Cassidy Cole. Oh, just taking purpose relegations with him. Alright, so for Onside, a win, for whoever wins here, you get put into the quarterfinals against the eventual seed 3 coming from here. Which honestly could still kind of be anyone but T1 maybe? I mean, if Zeta and Ag win, then maybe T1 could still be 3rd. I don't think it can be Crazy Raccoons anymore, so at least you're dodging Crazy Raccoons, you know that for sure. Backbone killed Boneback. I literally took him out back and shot him. I mean, wait, no, I'm Commander X. I didn't do anything. Oh yeah, aren't they doing a stadium tournament in Korea? Team Jaehong, Team Runner, Team Metal One, Team Tarby, Team Wolf. So watch the buddies. How are the Preds so close? Jaehong actually just has like a cult following. Unironic cult following. If Jaehong is in the lobby, he will win. Not a good start that I'm yawning 1 map into the day. Let me check now actually. Does NA have 3 games today as well, or has NA got 2 and EU got 3? Just the 2 games in NA today. Alright. 2 gigabaggers if I say so myself. With all the stakes possible. Not inconsequential at all, I love that. How did I sleep? I'm in my nightmare, no Overwatch org era, where I'm just having like 5 nightmares a night, or 5 nightmares every single time I sleep, no matter what. So not great, if I'm honest, but you know, I did sleep, so that's something. Or should I have a better regular season record, right? I mean, yeah, maybe. But as someone that hasn't watched any regular season and has come in and just watched 1 game each from these teams, Onside Gaming is the better team. Yeah, five nights at nightmares. Five nights at... Okay, I thought we were going to have another tech issue there. My god. You have nightmares about Stockholm. No, I've come to terms with Stockholm. Stockholm's fine. I remember early on in LA, I had a 22-day nightmare streak. That was kind of sick. How does a team with Seeker, Sam, Crystal, Mikey, MCD, and OG sound like? Sounds so good, bro. It's the Void visiting tonight. Yeah, it's because I gave too much of myself to the Void last night. It was infesting my brain. Aren't you supposed to be at Xavier's wedding right now? So true. Might have already happened, you know. Might have already happened. Actually, about a week ago at this point, though. Yeah, 8 days ago. My god. It's cool how it's always daytime at CommanderB's house. I mean, it is literally daytime right now as well. But I do think that's also cool. Old Ocean gonna take Kilo's Cassidy off the table. Wise choice, I think. Flower girls unexpected. There were a couple dogs at the ceremony, right? And I genuinely thought that the dogs were gonna like bring the rings up or something at one point, but no, they were just dogs that were there. But I genuinely thought they were gonna bring the rings up. All right, follow up Juno ban from Onside. Don't think we saw any Juno last map, but sure, I guess. They must play it sometime. Oh, for them to ban it. Onside wins again. Onside sweep, I'm telling you now. Jaehong is a Weaver Judo 2 trick. What about that one hero that he's like really famous for? How did you get signed to Spitfire? I did the trials. I got signed. I nearly didn't get signed for Sam and False. If False and Sam, I think it was mainly if False wanted to come to Spitfire, then like he wanted to play with Sam, so Sam would have come too. But luckily that didn't happen. So, or I don't know if False didn't want to come to Spitfire or if just decided to get Poco over him or what. So then there was me. I got picked. Yippee! It's okay. I entered my British Hurricane trials at the start of the year to do well in the Spitfire trials at the end, you know. You got moved to tank. Were you worried you wouldn't get teams easily? I mean, Doom got moved to tank on what, Overwatch 2, and I was already on Spitfire at that point. So not overly, no. It's an Old Ocean tweet, and it says, "We're going to lose this game 3-0. There's your translation. X said that Poco's on the team and he hard vouched for me. Poco hard vouched for me? I don't know why Poco would hard vouch for me. Cause we weren't ever on a team or anything together. And maybe he just thought I was good. But, ha! I proved him wrong. Get fucked, idiot. But yeah, I can't remember exactly when it was that... Because I know at one point I was basically waiting to see... I thought it was Hadi that vouched for me. Oju and Bobat never started together. We have some real internal issues. Good in bed. I mean, Poco would know. But I think it was Hadi that vouched for me, maybe. Because the old Hurricane guys thought I was good, I think. Poco's a fan just like us. But Team Arch, would you go back to comp? If it was a good... the problem is, I wouldn't want to go back unless it was a good enough team. Hello, welcome back.
Hello. 45, 44, 43, 42, 41.
In sync.
40. In sync, just like Justin Timberlake would have wanted. Now we've got ourselves a nice, not quite mirror here, as Kilo's going to opt for the Sodun Proby for the Freya. We've seen some of these legacy hit scans work their way back into the meta now, as people are getting a little bit less comfortable on the Freya, getting a bit more happy actually outplaying her. Kilo takes that inside right angle early, doesn't quite find the kill, and now golds have been traded up in main. This should basically reset the neutral. We'll see if any of the hit scans can flank and actually break it open.
Yeah, Jayhong's falling pretty low here. They're going to have to step back early. It's going to be Onside Gaming with the better space here after this initial trade. Is that Becky in the back there looking for too? You know he's good to get first picked from out of nowhere. Kilo flanking with the shot now. Ooh. Runs into Guthrie, the spear's good. Not quite able to follow up. Gets Probe though. Probe is 1 HP. Gold from Guthrie, and Becky's fallen to one as well, and somehow attacks on the back line of Old Ocean now. Kilo is weathering the storm of Guthrium, as my good friend Commander X would say, and just about surviving. That is going to be a first fight win for Onside Gaming.
Not sure how I feel about this Bat Brig Freya situation. You can see Old Ocean didn't want to fight face to face, but it's so hard if you have Bat Brig to play the long fight. I understand that the long fight might work for the Freya, play these long angles, no fall off, but it doesn't work for Bat Brig. Your support line has a problem there. You're just going to get poked out by Dopey Opie along the long stretch. So really it felt like they're torn between these two different situations of how they want to play the hit scan versus how they want to play the support line. Irony pops the window as Onside are already threatening the checkpoint. Pulse comes out from Becky, Irony's lamp counters it. Now there's a beat in the mix. Guthrium's just going to fall on the cart, and that's going to be checkpoint conceded. Onside Gaming blitzing back into this one, really starting to regret telling people to gamble for Old Ocean, as Onside absolutely stealing this one away.
Yeah, they're pushing further onto Old Ocean on the high ground too. Gonna force them out on rotate. Attack doing the tech up, gets pooped straight back down. I love that for him. Is he gonna do it again? He's lining up for it. You know he wants to do it. Guthrium is back now though. Lots of ones on the inside. Kilo flank with the overclock. Guthrium's gonna take a lot of early damage. Still has the Terror Surge if needed. Kilo's gonna take the high ground with it. Looking for Kivitz now. Gonna find him. Doesn't have lamp, I think. Just gives up on that though. Meanwhile, Probe finds Addo on the other side of the map. Kilo's gonna be the next one to go down. Guthrium was literally on 1 HP. Attack is also really low on the backline now as well. Kivitz really wants to take this duel, is going to take the duel. Lamp is finally out from Irony at the end of the fight. I'm sure he definitely didn't use it before, and that had to have been the first one. And that is going to be an Old Ocean fight win. The first one on this map, 3 minutes in.
It's been a while since we've seen an Old Ocean fight win. Couldn't come a second too soon. Nice that Jayhong gets to preserve his rally as well. Now they can take an aggressive fight here at the center of the map. Let's just not fall into the trap of playing too far away, not leveraging the advantage of the Brigitte. You need to get close to scrap it out. Pulse Bomb comes out from Becky, recall forced as well.
Death Wish.
Pre-fight pick from Becky, so typical. Kilo gets one, rally comes out from Jayhong. It's a big bash, but I'm not sure it's enough to net any kills. Window from Kivi's only seals his own fate, and now it's looking like a total disaster for Old Ocean. Car control has been lost. Players are dying slowly, and just nothing goes right for Old Ocean there. 3 ults, 0 kills.
Yeah, that's going to be good spawn solidified for Onside Gaming again. This Lucio is really paying dividends, you know? Doing really, really well for Onside Gaming. As you said, maybe Old Ocean's comp a bit anti-synergistic. Becky taking the duel against Addo, looking to get pre-fight pickled again, but it's actually going to be the Orisa, the classic tank that always gets pre-fighted. Going to be opener dying on the way back out now. Kilo is 1 HP and everyone knows about it because of that perk. Irony is doing the wide lethal I have swag. Dennis the swag strafe. Not going to quite get the kill, and that'll be another fight win for Old Ocean. Let's go, we're back in it, boys. Old Ocean gamblers, be happy.
Look, Old Ocean heads, rejoice, as a free retake is better than no retake at all. Onside Gaming, they're closing on a fair few ultimates for this next fight, but they don't have them yet. So a little window of opportunity here for Old Ocean if they can get some value with the bowler. Seems they're definitely not going to get value with the bowler though, as he just uses it in an empty doorway, gets nothing at all. And now the ult swing is coming back on for Onside, but they might not even need those ults, as poor old Jaehong, emphasis on the old in that sentence, gets taken down early by Addo and Kilo together.
Yeah, just gonna be bleeding out now, Old Ocean. Nothing to really speak of. Kilo, I genuinely thought he DC'd, but no, looking for probe. B is going to get committed by opener to try and prevent any trades here. Go3 really trying to go for Irony though. He's his biggest fan. Becky in the back, going to throw the pulse. What a tracer player pulse. The fight is over. Inconsequential kills, but has to go for it, and then he's going to stagger. I'm counting that as the first pick for next fight, because Jaehong is back to start it.
Is right back in it with the cart has already been pushed to a position where we're over the 100-meter mark. If we get 4 more meters, Avril Theory will be in effect. The team that is winning seems to continue to win, I guess. Alright, Overclock comes out from Kilo, swings, pulls it, dies instantly. Nice pushback from Old Ocean. Finally something goes right for them yet again. But the thing is, no matter how many times they clutch it out as Onside push towards their spawn, they need to actually start winning some fights in the middle of the map, and they've done this very messily. This is a 2v2 right now. They've stolen a bit of car control. Guthrium's got to be careful. He's playing with his life, but Onside, they are not going to get out of this one. Irony should go down here to Becky, unless, of course, Becky doesn't blink melee finisher, and now, oh, come on, mate, come on. You let that back get out.
I will point out, Guthrium literally missed a full strafing in the air. Baptiste, you know, could have helped this boy out, but Probe's going to finish off the job on the flank anyway. Has the bowler again if need be. Surely isn't needed, especially since he's just going to 2-tap Kilo. Becky's going to find opener, and it's a fight win in the middle of the map.
Oh, first time for everything at Old Ocean. Not only have they won a fight, they have done it so incredibly lean. They are skinny. That is 5 ultimates online for the next fight. Onside Gaming only playing with 2 at the moment. 3 when Addo can cobble together a pulse bomb. But this is a great situation for Old Ocean to be in. Avril Theory being lightly disabled as the 22-meter mark is passed for Old Ocean. Couple of bolts coming out from Proby early on, but a nice snare from Kilo has forced Proby into some very dangerous positioning. Window comes out in main from Kivies. Attack comes in with the Terror Surge, but he's getting blasted through the window. Proby in a lot of trouble. Rally comes out from Jaehong. Old Ocean have just used 4 ultimates for 0 kills, but there we go. 1 singular kill. Still trades favoring Onside Gaming despite this comical ult advantage. Can Old Ocean do anything right, Jamie?
No, it doesn't look like they can. Somehow Guthrium's gonna die there before using his Terror Surge. There was a Terror Surge trade opportunity there. Could have used it after attack, but no, just gonna choose to opt for death instead. Something I wish I had the option to do watching Old Ocean in some of these fights, because it's gonna be Probe here on the angle again, but Onside Gaming is just gonna sit AFK, back a map, don't have to do anything. Kilo's gonna be up here just farming shots, probably gonna end up finding Becky with one of them. Just pure AFK, back a map, don't need to do anything.
Few bolts coming out from Proby now. Attack goes for a spear, but really there is no pressure at all on Onside. Guthrium, he's feeling the pressure to do something. He spins up in main, has his gold force. Now there's a much better gold. Oh my god. Overheat, big push from Onside Gaming. Attack, he takes down Kivies before Guthrium's Terror Surge can come online. And it's just bad news again for the side of Old Ocean. Close spawns enabled. Attack, risky being traded right now, but he gets that fall online. He's got the spin now as well. And it's all peachy for Onside Gaming. Old Ocean down on ultimates, down on their luck, down on their players. They're just down, frankly.
Onside gonna have 4 ults.
And they're
Addo's gonna use one just to get a free fight pick onto Jaehong. We're just using every ult. I didn't realize we were in a new fight, but apparently we were. Old Ocean just walked out of spawn without their tank and are just going to instantly die. And now, I think we're just looking at a straight full cap, because Becky's going to come out and has to touch. But I don't have super big faith that he's going to be able to do it for long. Guthrium's going to use every cooldown to get back to point. But he's in front of a window. Lamp is going to get forced from Kivers. We're watching this duel on the side of the map instead of the one at the end for some reason. But that's fine. Attack, looking for Guthrium, who's actually managed to weather the storm here on point. And it's going to be Attack first dead. Kilo is going to find Becky though, but it's not first pick of the fight, I will point out. Now, chance for Old Ocean to reset here with that tank pick.
Kilo comes in looking for a trade. He will find it, and Jaehong appears to have fallen as well. Irony winds up face-to-face with an Arisido, and Guthrium is just going to tear him a new one. Kivies pops the window up in main as well, and it's looking like Onside Gaming, not only have they weathered a storm, some sort of dividend may have been paid in the mixture as well.
A lot of growing up
Old
to do.
Ocean. There's a lot of growth. You grow up. You grow up. Old Ocean now coming back into this one with only Guthrium's Terra Surge. Rujahong might have a tree for the final fight if things stretch out to quite the distance, but really, I mean, Avril Theory's in full effect, Jamie. It is brutal for Old Ocean.
Yeah, arguably a double Avril Theory because we're back over the 100-meter range. Attack can't quite get the spear onto Becky, but Guthrium's going to get the one on him. Addo's losing a lot of HP somewhere. Guthrium's just going to go up on the high ground and say hello to Kilo real quick. Just going to drop back down to try and stop Cart now. And once again, Onside Gaming literally have to do nothing. But Guthrium's just going to get isolated. Luckily though, Jaehong is on the grippy here. Going to pull him out. Has a tree coming up. Might be what's needed to save them from this Kilo flank. Kilo hits the shot. Not a headshot though. So it's not quite going to be able to get the kill. Pulse from Addo goes wide. Pulse from Becky coming up too. Does force the lamp though. Might make Kilo's flank better. But Open is actually just going to be the one to fight. And Kivitz is dead too. Tree finally comes down. Jaehong's 1 HP in the middle of it though. We are in OT now. Guthrium's killing the backline somehow. But Probe has an Orisa in his face. Has to be careful. Just about going to catch Kilo. Cart is moving this entire time, by the way.
Proby turning bread to fish in that final fight. Rujahong, you're going to need to get on Lucio, mate. You cannot stick the Weaver here. You don't have close points. He's sticking the Weaver here. He's coming back on a slow support. It's overtime, man. Onside Gaming attacked this respawn. Old Ocean, there's a glimmer of hope here. They're about to get close spawns turned on. They are one fight away. Avril Theory, two turns of Avril Theory. Can we get a third? Becky instantly pre-fight recall force. Pulse bomb available. Pulse bomb comes out. Hits nobody. Kills Kilo anyway. A classic case of the hit scan heebie-jeebies. Rujahong is back, speared into the wall, drawing aggro right now, but the TP is on. Suzu forced. Kivi's grip. Oh my god, attack is going so deep. Opener pops the beat. Attack. Wait, Opener Ajax? Maybe? Possibly?
Must have been speared. There's no beat I'm looking at.
Irony's on a sliver of HP. The card keeps moving. Becky kills Irony. The backline giving attack the slip. No idea where the Terra Surge is in all of this.
Oh, jeez!
Both with a pulse from. But somehow, some way, the card keeps moving for Old Ocean.
Oh!
Guthrium throws his spear across the map and kills Kilo. It's very loosely possible. Very loosely possible for a comeback here. Don't call it a comeback, LL Cool J. What are the chances?
Guthrium Terra Surge is big. Lamp is forced. Actually, I take it back. It's not big at all. Because attack is going to be the one to get a full charge Terra Surge on him. Addo's found Probe. I gotta say, bit toxic of Jaehong to have Kivitz keep him alive for so long and then jump into him with a pulse bomb. Personally, if that's my support partner, I'm breaking my keyboard after that one. That is going to be 2-0 Onside. Opener's happy. Let's go. My go.
Why didn't Attack use the Terra Surge after TP, Suzu, and Grip were used in his face? Like, what the and Pedal, mind you, and Pedal. Like, what was he holding that Terra Surge for? He's got 2 supports on his head, no E, no shift for both of them, and he's just clinging to the Surge for dear life. That was awesome.
He knew he needed it for the Terra Surge duel on point. He could see into the future. He's the Korean, you are not. I would not doubt his gameplay. My god,
bad.
What a shit show. Alright, now if I know anything from the last day of watching, we're 100% going to Circuit Royale next, because every single series has a Runa Sapi. Every single series has a Circuit Royale. So, I'll see you for Circuit Royale, Max.
See you on Circuit, Jamie.
Onside literally better than Zeta? Maybe not. Maybe not. Jaehong player of the match has to be. We're gonna watch this again. Okay, so Attack has the Terra Surge, gets past his man, sees Petal, sees TP, sees Cleanse, sees Grip. Just press Q! Just press Q, mate! Insane. Ah, fuck that world. Zeta beat T1. By the looks of it, the Korea one prioritizes map diff, because Ag beat Zeta yesterday, but Zeta have better map diff and they're above. So by the looks of it, in Korea, it is based on map diff over head to head. Like, I'm looking at my screen and it looks like map diff, you know? So Zeta got to win 3-1. Yeah. I mean, just a 3-0 would work as well, no? But 3-1 at worst, yeah. Well, yeah, sorry, I realised as I said it, Juby, but I thought you'd let that one pass. I thought you might just let that one pass for me. I did realise as I said it, but... T1's gonna fuck them. I think so, probably, yes. I think that is probably what's gonna happen. I can't believe they got reverse swept yesterday after that map 1. My god. Poor Juby comes back to watch 2-0 up, watches him get reverse swept. Yeah, you might have to leave. Might have to be done just for your boys. Dongham wins carry T1. CR in 4th is mental, but it's okay. The coin decided that they weren't trying, that they were throwing on purpose, so the coin has to be correct. And it also literally doesn't matter at all. Is it confirmed that, I mean, it's 100% CR versus Falcons, right? I mean, if Crazy Raccoons beat Ag today, they can finish 3rd, no? Because both will finish 1 and 2. As long as, if they 3-0 them, I think. It's not, it's just unless it could be the tank. Probably not, my friend. If Crazy Raccoons 3-0 Ag, does 3-1 work as well? Yeah, 3-1. Yeah, 3-1 will work as well. 3-1 or 3-0, then they'll dodge Falcons. See, I think if Crazy Raccoons were going to throw any game, right, it would, like, if you want to say that Moon was being serious and they genuinely want to face Falcons, this would be the game to hard throw. (3-2) works too. I'll take your word for it. My brain isn't good enough to figure that out. 3-2. 3-2 will put them on equal map diff, right? Which then I suppose it would then go to the head-to-head. So yeah, it would be enough. What happens if I press talk? What does talk do? Discussion about the content page? Okay. CR versus Falcons, 4th and 5th seed. Just as God intended. Oh, see, I can still come 2nd too. If Crazy Raccoons, if Crazy Raccoons, well, Crazy Raccoons would need to 3-0, and then obviously Zeta needs to lose to T1. I think Zeta can lose in any way to T1, and it would be fine. Yeah, Crazy Raccoons can still come fucking 2nd. That's kind of mental though. Aren't willing to leave it to anyone else. Listen, I'm only going to accept the Crazy Raccoons throwing coat because the coin told me to, but deep down, I think you guys all need to grow up. It is a filler tournament, you are correct. What is that? It's like when their face is like on top. What am I looking at? Stand up, mate. You see how Shryman on that bothered? Yeah, that's like, I can take that. I can accept that they're trying, but they don't really care if they're losing. See how win 3-2 if they get through it, and see how 2nd for narrative winning 1 game. Yeah, Mama Hampter's baiting you, Viper. You're just getting baited. Hello, Off-Brand Milk. Thank you for the 5-month streak, my friend. I think that's what the youth would call brain rot memes. I think you'd be right. That's a cool sign. Unfortunately, Old Ocean are about to get 3-0'd, mate. Someone's challenging someone to a Saita. Looking sexy today? Thank you, I do my best. I do my best. Okay, Genji bat. Look at the map, guys! Look at the map! Yay! It's Circuit Royale! I told you, it's just the same 3 maps all day, every day. Like, I'm just surprised that we got an Oasis in Korea instead of an Ilios. Insane. Genji ban, Sig ban. Hello, Hirak. Oh. Why man Sig gonna win some map? I don't know, bro. So weird when Monkey isn't good. Yeah, you're right actually. When they're not able to just play Monkey or Gould everywhere, they start cooking up some weird shit. Oh my god, please play Mercy open. Hello, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. And we are on Circuit Royale, you called it.
Yeah, it's the only maps that get played. It's Runasapi, Circuit Royale, every single series.
The big 3, mate, the big 3.
23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18.
Yeah, we're synced up, mate. We're synced up.
Now, can I introduce you to Backbone Theory?
No.
No? Okay, never mind.
Okay. Yeah, no, put that away.
Okay, alright, sure. Yeah, that's okay. Looks like you might be seeing it in action. Never mind, Opener is playing with my heart.
Alright, have you finished with the Backbone Theory? I've undeafened now.
I just didn't say it. You said no. So I didn't say it. I have respect for you. I respect
I appreciate you respecting my consent.
Yeah, I respect your consent, my friend. Alright, gonna be seeing the Sim on the defense. Actually, a Korean staple on this map at this point, as much as I love to say it. Sim to just TP and take this coast, angle during this long fight gives you a lot of pressure onto main. Other than that, Bapalari also fairly common on this map at this point, and the Freya, obviously. So, yeah, gonna be seeing a lot of this from Becky, just on the flank. This angle is actually so broken for Sim. See what happens.
It's not a bad position for Sim, but you know, maybe the attackers could get a little bit of Farah or something in there, you know, make things a little bit more awkward for the Sim standing on the corner. Not a hero. Forget about it. Forget about it. It's not a real hero. It's also not been banned out, so don't even worry about that. Immediate swing for Onside Gaming. Looks like the corner has been conceded by Old Ocean. Broken Sim angle be damned. Onside Gaming know how to take a corner. Kilo now has that wide broken angle, but the bowler shot comes out across the map, catches Kilo, and Proby comes in with the dagger to finish it off. TP onto Kathreum up onto the high ground. That's forced the ice block out of Addo as well. And attack will trade Becky, so it is a 4v4 right now.
Yeah, pushing forward now, attack onto the backline. Gonna find Probe. Capture Sun from Iony. Biggest ult in the game. Cannot miss. Doesn't miss. Finds Jaehong. Guthrium's on point. Just trying to pressure Iony. Gonna force out the lamp, but he's got the pylon as well. Shouldn't be in danger. It's actually attacking danger on the high ground. Falling low. Gonna get back to point now. Misses the point bank split onto the Alari. Captures some from Kivis now. Terror Surge combo. Everyone's gonna explode. It's actually a wild swing back for Old Ocean. Cross map lamp from Jaehong. That's my go. Definitely needed. Kept us all alive. And Old Ocean somehow actually managed to clutch up in the end there.
That's Cold Ocean in the clutch for you, Jamie. Kiddies and Guthrium, good for a little 1-2 action. Now we got Jaehong, presence of mind to hold on. I mean, it always feels like when we finish a big ult scrap, Jaehong manages to have his in the back pocket, either because he was so wisely holding onto it, or because he's so shit at the character that it takes him this long to build it. So now, huge ult bank for Old Ocean to hang on, because Guthrium and Kibbies were so good with their little combo. Wide angle again for Becky. Sim merchants were extolling the virtues earlier of how broken this angle can be. Onside Gaming, bit down on their luck when it comes to ultimates. Big swing coming out though, and Proby has to back up right away. Bowler goes completely wide for Kilo, but the Sim wall in response, Jamie. Tell me about Sim.
Sim wall's too broken. Look at this. The space they're able to get, they're able to just walk up for free. Addo still has the ice block somehow, despite, you know, walking across the entire map. window here from Irony. We're not respecting the fact that the symbol's going to drop. Probe's caught with his pants down. Luckily, he's able to get them back up and get out. And it's just going to be a reset from both sides here now.
Yeah, look, it's a quick reset. Old Ocean have completely drained the bank. Onside Gaming, in contrast, they've still got that Blizzard available. So if they can get the swing going, get that Blizzard towards the cart, could be bad news indeed for the side of Old Ocean. Wall comes up. The neutral is being forced right now. TP out. TP broken for Old Ocean. They're going to back up to the next corner at this rate. Onside Gaming ready to step, but unfortunately Attack doesn't know how to manage the heat on his gun. Arissa's only been in the game in this state for about 3 years now, so fair enough. Kiwi's backstep very nearly dies. Dancing with death. Irony pops the captive sun, catches both supports in the corner. Same timing. Blizzard comes out on
Jaehong!
Smorgasbord of ultimates, and Jaehong will fall. So Onside, they're finally good for that first point cap. Nuclear, thank you very much for the gift sub to Kellen. Ugh, money wasted. Welcome, Kellen.
If I was Kivis and 2 maps in a row, my second support decides to just walk into me with something that's going to blow me up, I would break 2 keyboards instead of 1. And neither would be mine, and both would be over Jaehong's head, because what the hell was that? Gonna get pre-fight pickled though, just to, you know, say that it's not all Jaehong's fault. I can make mistakes too. Now Old Ocean, they're just getting bullied 4v5 in their own spawn right now. And that's another pick from Kilo onto Probe. Just get the stagger even more. You know, it's second point chicken, not defensive favored at all. So we don't want to get the early hold. We just want to keep staggering one by one. We do have the symbol to get out a choke though. I would like to once again say most broken ult in the game. So let's see if they can do something with it.
Look like Old Ocean have every ult required. Lumos309, thank you very much for the prime. Welcome back. Ataraxiax, thank you for the gift sub to Lenny. That's a true waste of money. He ain't ever watching this shit. Captive Sun catches 5 from Kiwis right now. Somebody pop the sun. It's so good.
No way.
Nobody explodes. It times out. A 5-man Captive Sun has the audacity to expire. Doesn't seem to matter as Onside will all fall, but there's just nothing good coming. Thank you so much for showing up to the stream, SSG players, because you've all just been gifted subs. X23 Beast, thanks for the gift sub to Squid as well. So Squid, Sugar Free, Kellen, you all parasocial now. Lumos309, not to gloss over you. Welcome back.
Okay, finally Old Ocean get the high ground hold here. Addo's gonna use the wall to try and help Attack get up. Kilo's gonna eat a spear. Probe's just looking for this angle with the bolts. Very dangerous for the supports to walk up with the Freya there. Just gonna be an Orisa trade on point. Only ult to speak of for Old Ocean is this Terror Surge. Gonna make it kind of hard for Kilo to go too aggressive with this overclock now. Gonna be a TP flip from Old Ocean into the back of Onside Gaming. Haven't actually found a kill. All they've done is flip the map on themselves. Do find Irony in the end. Terror Surge comes out from Guthrium. Gotta walk back now. Slowly C9ing. Gotta be careful. Oh my.
Jaehong. Shades of CJ in that Baptiste performance there, flying high like an eagle in the face of an overclocking Sojourn. Becky TP's onto the card, but will go the way of the Dodo soon after. An Old Ocean, they've really let this one slip. Would have been nice if on their retake they could have hung on to a few of their ultimates. But, you know, now they're in a good position to hold on for the 3rd point. They've got a lot about to come online, but Onside, they got to win that so cheap. They're about to have a huge bank of their own to keep this snowball going.
Yeah, this first part of 3rd as well, it's actually so hard to get a real hold here. Like, you gotta do this Mickey Mouse rotate around coast, and it's like Onside are gonna do their best to try and make that difficult. But the ult's not quite online yet, close to the Captive Sun, close to the bowler, but still the May ult for Addo here as well. Could be so good on this outside part if he sees the opportunity for it. Doesn't quite, and it's actually gonna be Old Ocean taking above Onside now.
Comes out with the Captive Sun. Looks like he's caught Kiwi's, but Kiwi's swung around the corner trying to play his life. Irony can't even get in to finish the kill. Proby with the bowler catches Kilo, and it's just all kills go in the way of Old Ocean. Addo, in a massive moment of respect, decides to throw in the Blizzard 2 versus 5, and this has really sold the push here for Onside. They used everything. That was Window, Captive Sun, Blizzard, and Terror Surge in the blink of an eye. All Old Ocean used was the bowler shot, unless my eyes deceive me. So that's a 1-for-4 trade that Onside have come out on the bottom of. Old Ocean might just be able to hang on to 3rd at this point.
Yeah, it's definitely
possible.
possible.
Alone. He's a good guy.
Becky has this symbol again. Broken ultimate, but I don't think it's what we'll see first. Captive Sun for Kivis. Got the 5-man before. None of them popped. Let's see if we can pop a couple pimples this time on the flank here with it. Gonna pop it in front of a Mei, which is one of the worst characters to do so. Just gonna fly around though. Not quite seeing anyone yet. Opts to go for the Orisa, which is maybe a hot take with Fortify up. Gonna die to Addo right after as well. And then Becky's going to commit the symbol, despite being 1 down, trying to hold this space. Terror Surge out now from point from Gurium. Window from Jaehong, really committing whilst down. It's working though. We found Irony. The bowler from Probe's going to get one as well. Yo, let's use 5 ults. Let's use 5 ults on one fight. It's 20 seconds left, and we're gonna get a stagger on attack. So maybe I'm more okay with it than I thought I was. Gonna go for the spawn hole now to try and make it hard to get the final touch here.
Oh, crucial that they got these late kills. Attack swaps over to the Diva now for the touch. Immediate jump out of spawn from Dopey Opie. The touch pressure is so high for Onside Gaming, but Kilo, he's trying to sneak in behind. He's got 11 HP. Ru Jae-hong, the old man, not going to pull the wool over his eyes. He will find the kill onto Kilo, and nobody from Onside gets the touch. Maybe a sim wouldn't have been a bad shot for Onside there. TP your Diva full would have him shift over to the cart. That is outrageous levels of hindsight from me there, but ultimately, a nice hold from Old Ocean. All it took them was 5 ultimates to 0.
My stream is dead, so this is all you, buddy.
That's okay, mate. There's quite literally nothing to talk about between rounds.
No, that's okay. You will find something to talk about between rounds to entertain the masses. Am I back? I think I'm back.
Did you guys make Lenny leave? Did you just spam the emote till he left? Like, I feel like he's probably gone.
Lenny's not staying for your little stream. Come on, little bro.
Yeah, I mean, he came and complained about the ads, got a gift sub. He's done his job for the day, you know.
That's actually the Hattie tech.
He's put the money in my pocket.
It's actually just Hattie theory to an extreme.
Yeah, but like Lenny's way better at begging for money than Hattie, dude. Like Lenny's got that.
Go on. Go on.
I don't know, Lenny's just good for it.
Oh, okay,
He's good for it. If Lenny complains about ads, somebody is going to see Sugar Free and be like, I'm going to give that guy money right now. I know Sugar Free. It's been a few years since Hardy won the Dennis Hall Keller Award, you know? Sugar Free's the new kid on the block in that regard.
Ah, true.
How are we still spamming this? Yeah. These things can happen, Lenny. These things can happen. Alright.
Becky, he's going to stay on the sim. I believe in him. He's going to do it.
Sticking the sim for the whole map.
He's
It's a sim map, mate.
It's a sim. It's actually unironically a sim map. I'm ready to have that conversation. But people think it's a main map and usually ban main, but it is unironically a sim map.
I just don't understand, given I could have sworn it was a Farah map, and I'm not seeing a whole lot of Farah into the sim. So
it's okay.
It feels like
Not a real hero.
a certain piece of the puzzle. I mean, Rocket was able to play Farah today. How come the rest of these guys can't? Korea wasn't watching the North American matches in the regular season?
You know, I actually don't think Onside and Old Ocean was staying up late to get the meta read off of the North Americans. Maybe a controversial take from them. Maybe gonna punish them if they end up losing to Old Ocean, you know?
Yeah.
Because of the lack of Farah swap.
Alright, Sim fully torqued up in main. Attackers have both cooldowns force. Attackers made the land force as well. This is looking really rough now for Old Ocean, getting pumped into neutral. Proby appears to have been hiding behind Kilo. Gives him a couple of back shots as well. So Kilo's going to fall. Onside Gaming getting pumped in the neutral. And Old Ocean are back, baby. That first map, those first few fights, just a blip on the radar. Old Ocean, they've identified that it's a Symmetra map. They've identified that it may very well be a Symmetra meta at this point. And that's going to be an easy first point. 5 minutes and 21 seconds, and a huge bank of ultimates coming online for the Snowball in second. Yeah. They're good for it here.
This is classic Chicken Royale theory. Get dominated the first 2 maps, go to Chicken Royale, get your 1 and leave. Early window here from Jae-hong, but it's actually going to be the Sim turret to kill attack in the end there. Lamp forced by Opener as well. Shouldn't be any more kills here for Old Ocean. And who's that on the side? It's a cheeky Mei. Spear, gets speared out, jumps back in with the ice, no lamp to save him. Bowler here for Probe if he wants to commit it. Doesn't need to though, because Gurium's just on top of him. And apparently neither of these teams know how to defend the first part of second point, because, my god, just bullied in spawn both times.
Seemingly completely incapable of breaking through this choke, and it's only bad news for Onside here. Doesn't matter that they have all of these ultimates, because Old Ocean have everything to match and such fantastic ults to use while in control. Opener, he opens up the fight with a window that is so comically shallow, there's no hope at all of swinging. Kilo goes down, Symbol is out, Guthrium out of respect pushes past the choke, past the Symbol for the Terror Surge, but ultimately, I respect it, because they've just capped with, what is this, almost 6 minutes for the third point here?
They have 6 minutes to win 1 fight. I think it's doable. They've only got the 1 ult for now, whereas Onside have got 3, but, you know, if I had to put money on it right now, if I had to bet, I would say that Old Ocean should be able to close out this map. Looks like they're going to start off on the higher ground. Got to be careful not to just get pre-fight pickled for 0 reason, which might happen. Kyrus is going to pop the Captive Sun on the flank. Just flies through Kilo, just gets 1 box because of it. Attack is falling low. Gonna pop the Terror Surge. Gonna die before getting it off. Guthrium's gonna die as well, just to make him feel a little bit better. Meanwhile, Cart's still rolling. Irony though, not ready to stop playing this map yet. Neither is Kilo. Gotta get out the flank on Jae-hong to give them a fighting chance in this map, Max.
I mean, it is... I think a fighting chance is an outrageous stretch of the human language right now, rather the English language, because I see 4 minutes and 51 seconds for Old Ocean to win one singular fight. Addo gets an early pick onto Probe though. All full holds start with one pick onto Probe.
Yep.
So this is a good start. But Ice Block has been forced out from Addo. Attack will take down Becky as well. Irony throws in the Captive Sun in all of this, but Addo has been taken down. Any trade is a good trade for Old Ocean right now, because Onside's respawn is quite a way away. Guthrium has to hurry up and die fast though, because in no time at all Addo will be back, and we will just be back in a 5v5 situation. Keep your eyes on the ult situation though, Jamie. Look at how much is about to come online for Cold Ocean.
Yeah, lots of ults, but I will point out, we're 5th of the way there. Just 4 more times and we are good. This symbol though, might make it a bit difficult. This window, also going to make it difficult, I think. I am expecting kind of a TP through choke into a window from top left. That's what I would do. That's what it looks like Becky's going to do. Puts it down. Early bolts onto it. It looks like only the Orisa's going to go through. Window from opener now. Not going to push through it. Guthrium doesn't quite have the spin again yet. And it's just going to feed his brains out, actually. Pushing up there when you know they have window without your spin. Got to be a hot take.
Outrageously hot from Guthrium, but apparently Old Ocean are not done throwing yet. They go for the symbol without their tank. They go for the Captive Sun. They will catch the kill on Irony. They will catch the Captive Sun onto OP as well. So that's 2 for the side of Cold Ocean. Now 3 as Addo will fall as well. Trades favor the attackers to an outrageous extent, and as attack goes down, that's Cold Ocean all the way. Onside Gaming making swaps to fast heroes, opener on the Lucio, Addo on the Tracer, but it's simply not going to be enough. No way Addo can manage this one. He's going to manage this one for a single touch, but I don't think it'll be enough.
One more touch. He gets 2.
Many players. Kilo on Widow. That's an outrageously hot take, given the card is around the corner and you can't see anything. But what can you expect from a hitscan player?
No way with the Widow recontest when the cart is around the corner. That's what I like to call ult theory, by the way. Sometimes, you know, usually the team with more ults will win the fight, Max. I know that's a hot take, but, you know, someone's got to say it. And Cold Ocean proving it there for me.
Freezing cold, ice cold. Rujay Hong stepping up. You can see the back pain. He already needs to lean on his teammates just to keep himself standing upright. Alright, I'm going to see if I can find another middle-aged mother to play against in Match Masters. See you in a few.
You do that, mate. Kilo thought Venomine could contest. He must have. That's got to be the hottest hot take recontest Widow pick I've ever seen. Like, it's not even slightly on the corner. It's fully around the corner. Tongue, 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 tongue. I don't know what that means, but tongue, tongue. Ugh. I am going to get some water before you at the back.
할까? 야, 내가 걸어줄게. 몇 시 왔어? 트레 여기 한번 가. 굿. 나이스. 잘했다.
I am back. Welcome back, me. Thank you, me. Fucking alright. Wait, I need to check something real quick. Bootcamp getting more visible with every day. It actually is, no? Like, I don't know why the day one went so hard, but like, the one I put on yesterday and the one I put on today are both not that one. So maybe it's just a skill gap. I mean, what bootcamp? What are you talking about? Save a 2 rank on. Trying to be young Eminem. When you're wearing 2? No, I wasn't wearing 2. If I got it inside out, maybe I've got it inside, but like it's see-through. Surely it being inside out doesn't matter. Swell, just like 3 maps is insane. Shut up. You guys saw nothing. Is that better? You guys saw nothing? Yeah, that's why I keep saying no time. Like, if you're a new viewer, and you, like, some of these people will genuinely be thinking that I'm Commander X, and firstly you're going to be confused why I'm wearing a bald cap and have this, like, random background green screen. But then also when X comes back, you're going to be like, that's not X, where's the other guy? I do love the idea of a bunch of people thinking I'm genuinely X. Yeah, they're gonna be asking X to take the bald cap off. Thought I was in his house? Nope. The amount of people that think I'm in his house too, it makes me so happy. Let's get full screen on the game. Literally not started yet, Wilder. Calm down. Do you hear Max speaking in my ear? Means the game can't have started yet. Becky going to keep the sim. Addo just going for a TP out of spawn though. Going to be another Bapalari from Old Ocean. Ain't broke, don't fix, I suppose.
Cold, absolutely cold. Old Ocean have seen the light when it comes to the Symmetra, sticking it out. Proby swinging incredibly wide right now, but look at the push from Onside, going hard in main, trying to out-rotate Proby, hoping that he loses his turn. Big snare, gets a lot of damage, forces all of Old Ocean's cooldowns, but Onside, they're getting pinched, they're taking so much damage. Lamp forced out, everybody's stuffed into a locker. Now it's time for the closer, but Kilo gets a crucial kill on a Proby.
Yeah, Jewel on the back here. Addo's scared of a 1 HP Alari. Has to get opener to finish it off. Just kind of rough for Old Ocean. Guthrium didn't take that TP, so then lost his team all of the space on the entire map. Kind of rough. Never the Sims' fault though. Always the tanks. Now, going to be early point control. Should be a lot better for Onside Gaming to have this point control as they're the brawlier comp. They want to get close. They're actually going to window out a choke. They're just going to find Becky with his pants down. Lamp going to get forced. Addo's looking to keep going here. Might look for the old head Jaehong. Just playing it safe for now.
Yeah, Pansek's ankle situation, very fast fight from Onside opener, really just rushing outside that choke as well, and Old Ocean, no hope whatsoever. Can we get some numbers going, just make sure we're in sync? 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52,
in sync.
53. Wonderful, wonderful. Justin with the crowd.
Yeah,
Onside continuing to poke outside. Yeah, I'm literally, this is a stream about beating the same joke, beating the horse into glue, essentially. But Onside Gaming now, they have this control around the choke, but feels like they don't have ultimates to really fight just yet. They need to slow things down a little bit until Attack can get his online.
Yeah, I mean, they still want to just not let them out there. You don't want to let the Bapalari take all the space on the map, so just going to do their best to pressure it. TP out of choke though from Becky and Guthrie with a flank window, but Onside are going to use that opportunity to push through and try and catch Kivas in the back. It looks like they're eventually going to as well. Going to give the point flip up for it, but now they're in a 5v4. As long as no one does anything stupid, should be fine. Kilo going to get caught. Did something stupid. That's unfortunate. Becky's managed to get that kill. Drop the symbol now as well to try and help them finish this out. TP to get away from the Orisa. So good. What a broken character. Guthrium's going to find Irony in the middle of this. Probe's going to find Addo. Guthrium's 1 HP though. There should be a flip going back to Onside.
Attack wants it. Pulls the Terror Surge, gets Becky onto the objective, really wants to close it out. Kivi's misses a crucial spear there. Attack's got to be careful, but no, he will close it out. Orisa is comically broken, takes no damage, can't be headshotted, nothing Kivi's can really do there. I do think that Old Ocean's comp right now, the BAP Ilari, so difficult on a map like New Junk City. A map that favors close range brawly comps. And the fact that Becky's on the sim too, I mean, sure, you can TP over to side angles, but at the same time, no Lucio to speed you in, to take that front to back fight. I'm not sure how I feel about this one, Jamie.
Yeah, not the biggest fan of the sim with this like full poke playstyle. It definitely has its place, but maybe not on New Junk City, where a lot of these points are very brawl oriented. And especially when, you know, you look at Onside's comp, they're better at the brawl too. Becky's just going to be in so much trouble in every single one of these brawls that end up happening. Looks like Old Ocean going to opt to take from the low ground here. Kilo has this overclock. He's looking for it. TP onto choke. Kilo's a bit scared of it, just using it to get Guthrium in. Beat over the top of him though, onto the backline. Guthrium's going to be terror surging Onside Gaming's backline. Meanwhile, the blade comes out from Addo. Just going to die to Becky though. Kimmich is going to get 2 with the Captive Sun. Point flip, not going to go over to Onside Game. Never mind, wait, maybe we're going to give it with a little TP shenanigans. My god, what is happening?
It does look like Old Ocean.
There we go.
Yeah, they've won this one pretty cleanly overall. I mean, it tells you the perils of beat pushing when you don't have a target. You see Onside Gaming, they're playing quite far away. They beat push around the corner, no vision of the enemy backline. And by the time they've closed that gap, they've already run out of steam. Addo pulls the blade, can't even find himself a kill, gets lost in the source. And then Kivvies is just primed for the counter ult to cap his son to catch everybody unawares. Onside Gaming, they tried to go high tempo, but they didn't pull Old Ocean nearly in enough to get it done. Now, they're already at 33% of the point cap. Irony's probably going to try and swing with the window up on the high ground, but Old Ocean, easy kite for them, just DP.
Yeah, full DP. Does get the lamp force though, Jaehong. Has the window himself for the recontest here. Try to not get flip if you're cold Ocean here. That is why I'm just going to call it out. They are going to give the flip because they are frauds. Window is going to pop. Probe's going to get open on his own though. Attack's just coming on the backline, close to the Terror Surge. Kilo's found Kivas, gotta be careful. Terror Surge from Attack now, gonna find Jaehong. Probe's gonna die. Guthrium's gonna get attacked, but everyone's just dead except him. It's a disaster.
Very ugly fight. Yeah, Old Ocean there felt like they had a real opportunity. They cheated the ult up on the high ground. But Ru Jaehong essentially used his lamp for nothing. Everybody was already safe. No need at all to corner drone there, and it was a rubbish corner drone regardless. Sign of life breath of air though is Kivvies takes down Addo. Addo apparently deciding he just wants to straight line out in the open 100 million miles away from his team. Needed that extra 50% of the blade or so, I'm told. Clock is pulled up on the high ground right now. There is a corner drone angle available to keep Proby alive, but Jaehong has no interest in using it on anything less than his corpse. Window has Symbol has found a little bit of value. Captive Sun comes out onto the Orisa, but the Orisa now has no gold. They might be able to find this kill. Kivvies just needs to do a tiny bit more damage. Apparently he hits the easy shots. No, he misses the easy shots, but hits the hard ones. And that's another fight for Onside that felt like it really could have gone Old Ocean's way.
Yeah, a sim will committal too. If you are going to force the sim, you have to win the sim fights. It's actually just like, it's written in blood. It's written in sim players' blood. If you're going to force this hero, you cannot be losing these fights. And I mean, looking at Onside's ults as well, you win that with just overclock. Like, look at the amount of ticks and close to ticks they've got for this next point. And it looks like they might even get the positioning close to choke. Becky might have to TP out of choke. Never mind, just about gets through first. But I don't know. It's so rough here for Old Ocean actually. No ults against what, 4?
Yeah, no, just an uphill battle right
But
now.
Addo
As
again.
Window comes out and Addo will fall again. Seems that Addo is good for these pre-fight deaths. Oh my god, Gathrium pops the Terror Surge and only he is the one to die. So Old Ocean just incapable of capitalizing on an advantage at any given moment. Jaehong now caught up by the Terror Surge of attack. He's mid-jump, so he can't jump out of this one. And Onside Gaming happy to just close that one out. Turn the 4v4, convert it into an easy fight win. Take it from there. Nice little push from attack there as well. Becky can't TP out of that one, and that is bad news now for Old Ocean. Down 0-2, still staggering in the spawn as attack just keeps pressing the advantage.
Yeah, 80% off of losing the series. The Classic get dominated on everything but Chicken Royale. Said it all weekend. It looks like we might be seeing it again. It looks like Onside are really happy to just pressure early here for the most part. Kino maybe gonna hide behind, not gonna go for the rotate away. I mean, they can just play so far back, Old Ocean, like, or they can hold close and go for a B-play. They have options because of the amount of ults they have. Becky's gonna try and TP the team around, get them to poke out onto this high ground, but need a Jaehong window now before attack gets close and can go through it. Never mind, gonna wait for him to get right on top. The Blade, the Beat, both gonna get popped. Probe's gonna be first of all, then Kivis. Addo finally getting his picks, making up for his pre-fight pickle shenanigans. A stagger here, I mean, it's already over, I won't lie to you, but a stagger here is just gonna really drive the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, we're not named broadcast casters. We don't have to pretend that there's a sliver of life here. That is just curtain because Old Ocean have no hope whatsoever. Addo making up for his first Blade failure, for his double pre-fight deaths. As he comes in clutch there with the final Blade, catches absolutely everybody. And Onside Gaming, they sweep here on New Junk City. We're going over to map 4 now. 2-1 lead for Onside. Things are starting to look a bit shaky for the side of Old Ocean, but they can take it to their map type. They can go somewhere big and open where these double flex support comps make more sense.
That's the series over, mate. Are you okay?
What the fuck?
Are you okay?
What was map 2? What was map 2? Oh, Runa Sappy.
Yeah,
right.
Runa Sappy. Are you okay?
Yeah. It's over.
I've just said that the game's over, and you're like, oh, we got one more match.
They've got nothing more. It's over.
They're going home, mate.
Are you okay? No, I'm not okay.
You have me rewinding the VOD to make sure I wasn't the idiot. My God, I should have never have doubted myself.
Oh my God, there's no way that I had you questioning. Yeah, the entire chat.
You just said it with so much authority.
I've been diagnosed 15 different ways with dementia right now.
Oh yes, it's a time zone.
That's a bit of a sad way for Old Ocean. Yeah, it's a sad way for Old Ocean to go out in the end there, playing fucking Bapalari in New Junk City.
Yeah, it's gotta be a hot take. It's actually just gotta be the hottest take to play Bapalari backline on New Junkable maps. Like, surely you go to Suravasa at least. Like, I don't know. I don't see it on the New Junk Kizzle. Player of the match, Kilo.
It wasn't their pick, was it?
No, it wasn't their pick. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. Go to your retirement home, Monk. I'm in it. I'm already in it. Further evidence to fire Unter? True. I should be fired for that one.
You reckon if you lose to Extinction, you get the sack?
I actually don't know what the threshold is for me getting the sack.
Are you limit testing it?
Limit testing at the start of the stage, but like we'll see how it plays.
If you get 3-0'd, I think you fall down below Extinction. Maybe even below Sakura.
Yeah,
so
well,
good luck.
If we get 3-0'd, that is real tough.
That's really tough. And it will obviously, as always, be the coach's fault.
It is quite literally always the coach's fault.
Yeah.
So yeah, that checks. Alright, see you on the other side.
See you on the other side, brother. It's actually just a classic at this point. You have one team that's just a better team. They win every map, and then the other team takes it to Chicken Royale at one point and cheeses a Chicken Royale win. If you're a Chicken Royale team, if you win Chicken Royale in this meta, you'll lose the series. I'm telling you now. Crazy Raccoons won it against Zeta. I think Zeta won it against Ag. Think about the VOD. The VOD's got quite a bit of time on it because I did it at the start of stream. So VOD's actually got 1 hour and 35 on it right now, so I could just do it now probably. But I'll let the highlights finish first because I don't know how Panda will want to trim it because if not there's a lot of bullshit before the game starts, you know, because of the delays. Just wait for the highlights to finish and then I will cut it. There we go. Highlight. Watch the interview for all the Korean VOD interview watchers, you know.
네, 오늘의 첫 번째 승리는 온사이드 게이밍 가져갑니다. 승리 축하드립니다.
감사합니다.
네,
감사합니다.
오늘 승리 축하드립니다. 오늘의 피오팀은 만장일치로 킬로 선수가 차지하게 됐는데요. 이제 모든 준비는 끝났습니다. 기억도 모두 되찾았고요. 승리도 되찾게 됐는데요. 오늘 승리 소감 들어볼게요.
뭐 어제부터 선수들끼리 막 연습도 많이 하고 피드백도 많이 해가지고 오늘도 무난하게 이길 수 있다고 생각해가지고 그냥 만족한 것 같아요 지금 결과가.
오, 그렇군요. 올드오션의 흔들기 전략에도 아랑곳하지 않은 운영이 오늘 저는 인상 깊게 봤거든요. 특히 2세트에서 밀기에서 그 당단함이 좀 엿보였던 것 같아요. 오늘 좀 대비해서 어떤 전략들을 준비해 왔었을까요?
전략은 그냥 스크림 때처럼 그냥 꾸준히 하자고였던 것 같은데 이제 상대팀이 약간 위버나 심해를 좀 쓰는 팀이다 보니까 거기에서 이제 선수들끼리 어떻게 하자라는 말밖에 안 했던 것 같아요 경기 내에선.
오, 그렇군요. 그리고 이 모든 상황 속에서도 그냥 에이밍과
Killer first lance
샷으로
instructors.
해결해버리는
That's
킬로 선수의 모습이 정말 인상
That was the
깊었습니다.
audition.
자, 오늘 좀 1, 2세트
That was
킬로
just like a
선수가
Mickey Mouse
시작해서 킬로 선수
Midtown,
끝냈다고
no? Like,
해도 과언이 아니었는데요.
Falcons full held and then
기억에
just
남는 장면이
choked and got
있었을까요?
counter full held, you know?
어
Like, the rest of the series wasn't close at all, I think.
그러면 뭐 딱히 없었던 것 같은데 하이라이트
딱히 없었고 모든
그냥-
장면이
모든
인상적이었다
장면이
라고 볼 수 있겠습니다. 자, 그리고 제가 또 궁금했던 게 프레아가 풀려도 프레아 대신에 소전이나 캐서디를 주로
Thank
쓰시는
you,
것
Arthur.
같은데 이유가 있을까요?
이게 바티가 나오고 막 캐서디가 나오면 프레아가 날기가 되게 어렵더라고요. 그래가지고 상대팀에 바티가 나와가지고 해봤자
I mean,
소전
Falcons.
캐서디로는
Falcons
잘할수 있을
comp-
것 같은데
Falcons' idea was
프레아를 쓸
good.
필요는 없다고
But the thing is, they're
생각해가지고
playing into an Orisa and they're
프레를
doing
안
the
쓴
sim
것
range
같아요.
shot and they don't have a bastion.
장단점을
You
명확하게
need the bastion.
파악해서 하고든 결과 오늘 이렇게
Like,
좋은
Falcons
경기가
comp
있지
should have worked
않았나
in
싶습니다.
insane because
저희가
J-Hong's on
오늘 승리로
life
인해서
weaver,
플레이오프
right?
진출이
There's no like when we did it against a fucking Anna, so you have to constantly worry about like an Anna
예선부터
nade that would
시작해서
just make your entire
긴
team blow up.
길을
But there's no
팀원들과
Anna on the other
함께
side.
팀원들께
It's so free to just play bastion sim right there. And
연습한 만큼
suddenly,
이제 애들이 다
the Orisa just
잘해가지고
can't do anything.
다
because
좋고
if
특히
she
어태기가
spins the
고생을
bastion,
많이
she gets beaten
했는데
by sim, and if she fortifies, she just
많이
like,
잘해준
she
것
like
같아요.
fortifies and like looks at the
자,
sim.
이렇게
The
팀원까지
bastion
칭찬을
just
하시면서 오늘 인터뷰 마무리해보도록 할 텐데요. 그리고 팬분들이 정말 많이 와주셨어요. 팬분들께 한마디 부탁드립니다.
뭐
recording.
정규 시즌에는 성적이 좀 많이 안 좋았는데 이제 LCQ 때부터
American lock
저희
bastion. It's
선수들
not that
많이
complicated.
응원해 주시고 맨날 와가지고 응원해 주시고 뭐 그러셔가지고 너무 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
아, 그리고 팬분들께서 너무 초롱초롱한 눈빛으로 킬로 선수를 바라보고 계셔가지고 킬로 선수가 사랑의 총알 한 방 빵 쏘고 마무리하도록 하겠습니다.
사랑이 정요?
네네.
어떻게
네, 자 이렇게 오늘 첫 번째 승리팀 온사이드 게이밍의 킬로 선수 만나봤는데요. 전 다음 경기로 돌아올게요. T1과
Actually,
제타
game
딥전의
change,
경기로
10% watch change
돌아오겠습니다.
fashion. I mean, it'll make it better. Any advice? Who should you pred on? T1 are gonna win.